So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about the fact that there are no true atheists. None. Not a single one. Put your hand up if you describe yourself as an atheist or an agnostic. So I'm not talking to an audience with any atheists or agnostics in it, so this will be for the people that watch on camera later. But the atheist worldview denies that there is a God, denies that there is meaning to the universe. Because if there is no God, there is no meaning. Richard Dawkins put it best when he said these words. He said this. Bear with me. I've lost the quote. Right, he said this, that the universe that we observe has precisely the properties we should expect if there is at bottom no design, no purpose, no evil, no good, nothing but pitiless indifference. The universe that we should expect to see if there is no God is a universe without meaning, filled with pitiless indifference. And if the universe is filled with pitiless indifference and there is no good, no bad, then that means that our lives are meaningless lives. They have no purpose. They have no design. They have no end goal. No, they are just machines by which we pass on DNA, is how Richard Dawkins describes it. But every atheist in the world and every agnostic in the world attempts as best as they can to live a life of meaning. They uphold concepts like good and bad. They pursue goals. Why? Because the law of God, it says in Scripture, is written on their heart. They can't help themselves but to pursue lives of meaning, to uphold the ideas of good and bad. It's in the framework of their minds. But let me ask those atheists who pursue lives of meaning and purpose, saying that some things are good and some things are bad, what is the evidence for your claim? Where is your evidence that meaning exists, or that the things that you assert to be good or bad, that the concept of good or bad exists? You have no evidence empirically of such things being realities, but you live your life according to those realities. And what does that demonstrate? It demonstrates the fact that we live our lives according to realities that cannot be empirically proven. In other words, you do not have to empirically demonstrate the existence of God for God to exist. God can exist as a non-physical reality in this world, just like meaning is a non-physical reality in this world. If it is unfair of me to say that you can believe in God without empirical proof, then I say to you, live like an atheist. Live a life devoid of meaning, because the universe gives you no meaning if there is no God. Live life without reference to good or bad, right or wrong, because the universe does not afford you the proofs that such things exist. But you won't and you can't, because it contradicts your heart and it contradicts how we organize society. What does this show? It shows that within the heart of every man is the fingerprint of his Creator. That God has placed in our lives meaning and purpose and a goal to strive for, and demonstrates that right and wrong are two concepts that we can live by. I say to every atheist, you are a coward because you cannot live like an atheist. The atheist lives in a state of continuous contradiction. They assert a universe that is devoid of all meaning and purpose, saying that it is just an accidental sequence of material events. But then, in every decision of their lives, they make value judgments, and they do so towards a direction that gives purpose and meaning to their lives. And thus how they live contradicts what they say. And that which is a contradiction cannot logically be true. And therefore, since actions speak louder than words, their actions demonstrate that the universe does have meaning, and it demonstrates, therefore, evidence of one of the attributes of the Creator.